All right, guys, welcome back to a new video here. So today we're going to be talking about the comedian Tim Dillon going absolutely berserk on Trump and the administration for deploying the National Guard to Washington, D.C. What are we talking about? What? And again, Tim Dillon in the past, I mean, even recently, he's been relatively pro-Trump. He's met with J.D. Vance. He had J.D. Vance on the podcast, but it seems like he's done with this. I mean, and again, basically his entire thing is, and we're going to show you the clip of this, so don't worry, basically calling out the utter hypocrisy of the Republicans for years, like the conspiracy theorists on the right, Alex Jones, a bunch of other people saying the left wing is going to deploy the military in the streets. The tech people are going to control the government. For years and years, they were talking about this. And now we're kind of seeing that take place. And where are these Alex Jones? Where are the rest of these people saying, "Oh, you know what? Maybe deploying the U.S. military to the streets, maybe that's not right." Imagine a Democratic president like Joe Biden deployed the U.S. military to the streets. What they would be saying? They would be going completely insane, and frankly, rightfully so. It's a very authoritarian move. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. Which is why he's doing it. Let's be totally honest. Again, he's doing it for basically a power play. And if anything goes wrong, he can say, "Oh, you know what? I got the National Guard in Washington D.C. Let's take control." Let's be very clear here. It's not that the crime in DC is at zero, but again, if you're at Union Station, guys, in Washington, D.C., if you're in Washington, D.C., you're going to be walking around seeing the U.S. military around you. Like, what is going on here? Imagine going to London or to Paris and seeing the military in the streets. It's like, this is not normal. This is not normal in the slightest. And I think it's also, if anything goes wrong, oh, you know what? I don't like these pro-Palestine protests. Okay, let's send in the National Guard and break this up or bang some heads. That's the threat of this, guys. That's the threat of this. And again, I also think it's a precursor to what, hey, Zoran Mondani in New York City, you're going to be elected mayor. Okay, let's deploy the National Guard. I think that's what you're going to see, guys. I think that's what you're going to see. And frankly, I think it's pretty scary stuff. It's pretty, and we're not even a year in. We're not even close to a year in. And this is stuff that's happening. At least people like Tim Dillon are now waking up to saying, wait a second, this is not what we signed up for here. This is pretty wild stuff. So here's the first clip, and we'll talk about it after. And by the way, guys, if you're liking the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It's super good for the algorithm, and it helps out the channel immensely. And if you want to become a member, hit the join button below. It helps out the channel so much. So thank you guys for watching. Here's the clip of Tim Dillon destroying Trump and the administration, and we'll talk about it.
They've already got the cops on the street that are not cops or that are the military. They've already got the National Guard on the street. They already have all your information in D.C., and now they just get to decide what is and isn't over the line. That should scare everybody. You're fucking nuts, dude. If this doesn't scare you, you're nuts. All of these things that Alex Jones, and I've had Alex on, I like Alex, but all these things that Alex Jones was like worried about when I listened to him in the late 90s, early 2000s are coming to fruition. And I don't know where he is on all of that stuff, but like, I know he's a big fan of Trump, but like, this is everything Alex Jones always talked about. Military in the street, the FEMA camp, the tech company that monitors everything, the surveillance. This is all of that. I mean, not to sound like a fucking nut. This is everything a crackhead. And I don't even mean a crackhead like crack, but a guy smoking weed in a room with a fucking black light and a fucking, insane clown posse tattoo on his arm. I'm thinking of a very specific guy I was friends with. But this is everything that guy would have talked about. He'd be like, bro, there's going to be military in the street. They're going to put you in jail for your fucking thoughts, man. If you just say them, bro, you're going to be in fucking jail. There's going to be a fucking company that monitors everything you do, bro. Like, this is literally the wet dream of every conspiracy theorist that has ever lived. And it's
okay, so again, he's basically just calling out the hypocrisy, not only of Alex Jones, but I wonder if he's talking about Joe Rogan too. I mean, again, these are guys who are big Trump supporters, Joe Rogan in particular, no question about it. Has he said anything about this? I haven't heard anything yet. Could you imagine if Joe Biden was the one deploying the military to red states to secure crime? Imagine what Joe Rogan would be saying. They'd be calling it, oh my goodness, this is insane, this is authoritarian. But no, it's Trump doing it, so they don't say anything. Same thing with Alex Jones. It's so ridiculous. It's so hypocritical. It's the thing that they've been talking about for years. Again, also giving all the power to the tech oligarchs. It's an absolute joke. It's a joke, guys, and good on him for calling it out. And again, I also do think it is a precursor to things to come. I think it's a kind of a test run. All right, let's see how it goes in Washington, D.C. Because again, there's cities across the country where the crime is higher. So what we're going to do? We're going to have military in the streets throughout the entire country. What are we talking about? It's utterly ridiculous. And I kind of do think, you know what? If something goes wrong, all right, we'll send the military to do my dirty work. I think that's kind of what Trump is thinking here, and that should scare people because this is not what America is supposed to be. The U.S. military is not supposed to be in the streets against its own citizens. Again, it's a national guard, but again, Trump can utilize it to his advantage. Again, the DC police has been federalized, guys. Okay, so if Trump basically has full control of crime, I mean, what goes on there, and again, he also just makes up all these ridiculous things. It's so stupid. He says, "Oh, you know what? All these the restaurants, oh, they're so again something like this. All the restaurants are so full of people. They haven't been like this in years. It's actually down in the last couple weeks. He just makes things up. It's I don't understand how anyone buys this. It's totally insane. And then you have the Republicans, they all defend it, think it's great. Again, it's insane. It's all about partisanship. It's a disgrace. I don't think most people are buying it. Again, they pulled the DC residents, by the way. I think it's like 8-2. Most people do not support this whatsoever. So it's a joke that people support this in the city of DC. It's a joke. It's a joke. So good for Tim Dillon on calling out the hypocrisy of Trump, and it seems like he's turning on them. So, I mean, good for him at least, but too bad he couldn't realize this several months ago before the election. But absolutely crazy stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's super good for the algorithm, my Patreon link. And if you want to become a member, hit the join button below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.